Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to the never-ending game series of Let's Plays that seems to be my attempt at playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where we are still in the first episode of The Fate of Atlantis. It seems like they've constructed it in such a fashion to make it bigger, or at the very least, provide the player with more stuff to do. And part of that is the fact that it's in this new area. Back in the legacy of the First Blade, one of the things that kind of hampers it from player exploration is that the DLC occurs in areas that the player has already been in.
Don't want to be spotted here.
So there is a chance that, like, by the time I actually got to the Legacy of Fate area, I had already... These are the tougher guys, so I am just going to assassinate them. I had already unlocked the viewpoints in that area, so there wasn't really too much of a reason for me to explore areas. It was just a series of main quests, a series of side quests, and a series of targets, and that was it. It didn't ask for exploration. It asked for you to complete the main quest, the side quests, the targets. This DLC, at the very least, what makes it stronger than Legacy of the First Blade is the fact that it doesn't just give you another group of people to hunt. Like, it actually gives you a different story with different parameters. And I believe Persephone should have, no remaining... so there's no reason for me to do any of these, any other missions in this area. So I might as well continue. And for that, I might as well continue to... Where is the horse? The horse is in the northwest part of the Asphodel Fields, which I've already been in. The horse is in the Asphodel Arbitorium, which is also a place I've already been. So I'll just go to the nearest fast travel point and ride on over. Okay, so I've been here before.
That looks like a good place for a horse to take shelter.
But it did not have a evil horse. Also, it appears that this horse is being protected by Persephone's own troops.
Wonder what's wrong with them.
They're all kind of standing outside. Infiltrate the Arbitorium. Okay, so I need to get inside there. This is what I would imagine my goal is right now. Luckily, all of the people that I had previously killed in my adventure through here have repopulated the building. And with additional reinforcements because of the horse. Of course. I would imagine the main way to get inside is going to be through the roof. And then through a cinematic exit. I will crash out of the building with the horse in tow. It appears that I'm incorrect. That is not the way in. Huh. Is there an open window? I could use my bird to scout this. Ah, yep. There's an open window right down here. Nope, nope. There's another torch of Hypnos I missed? Hmm. Because I was pretty sure I had gotten the entire... Hold on. Is that a horse down there? An evil horse. A dark horse. Horse of absolute darkness. Oh. He basically looks like Phobos, but is black. Kind of smoky looking. Has fire coming out of his eyes. Relatively evil. Greetings, sir.
Don't come any closer. You're all scaring my horse. He's just a gentle creature.
With blood on his mouth.
The others
There's blood on his
Leave it to
mouth.
a blind man to see what's right in front of him. Of course I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. These are hard times.
I'm afraid I won't make them any easier. I have to take that horse from you.
You can't. First Persephone takes my sight, and then you take Orphe? Our friendship was...
Orpheus?
I heard the neigh of a fierce horse. I approached him, unafraid. And he licked my palm.
Did you say Persephone blinded you?
She had one of her godly soldiers fry me with fire. It was punishment for telling others what I thought of this paradise, and somehow it got back to her. Said I didn't deserve to see the beauty she created.
He's not supposed to be in Elysium.
Are any of us
Hmm.
in a realm that boasts perfection?
Technically, that is a good
Persephone
argument.
sit? Have pity. Let him stay with me.
Little do you know that this is Hades' horse. It's going back.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
don't
Like, I
care.
could side with the rebels.
I would risk even Hades'
I could
bounty
side
for
with
Orphe.
him. But
My
really,
words, I
if I
won't
leave the
forget.
horse here, Hades will not just attack Persephone, he would also attack the people.
Whoa, boy! Don't tell Phobos, but you are one
In
impressive
Asphodel
beast.
Fields. Where is that? Shrine of... Oh, Asphodel Fields is the entire region. Whereas Minos Faith is in that region. Okay. That's easier to... So, like, even though I
Need to take
told...
this horse either to Adonis or to the stable boy. To choose.
So, I could still... Interesting. I could still choose the rebellion over Persephone. I could choose Adonis. But I'm not, because... Whatever. I don't really have a good reason why I would choose either or. Like, Persephone is the tyrant over her realm, but if the Greeks are expected to worship the gods, or should I say the people in this game are expected to worship the gods, then in theory everybody exists to serve them anyway. That said, Adonis is really not much different from the gods themselves. He still wants to pursue his own family drama. he is seeking to unite himself with a god, so he has his own personal vendetta, which is not necessarily any better. So, let's go down this road. Return the horse to Hades, its proper owner.
He's not like any of my horses.
He's a special horse and belongs to Hades. That's who he needs to return to. Persephone told me you could get him there.
It's because Persephone knows I can ride any horse anywhere. I'll take it from here.
Okay. You know, for some reason I was expecting an actual fight against the horse. But I suppose some decisions had to be made. So I guess there was some sort of, story development more than anything else. But let's see what Persephone thinks of the fact that I completed her quest for her. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what Persephone thinks of the fact that I completed her quest out for her. Got the horse out of there, and back to Hades' domain.
Good news, I take it. I know Hades will be missing his beast.
I found him and took him to your stable boy, like you asked.
You have no idea the trouble you've saved me. You've earned my favor.
That's it? Oh. But I got a sweet horse. So, I probably would have gotten that no matter which direction I took the quest in. Maybe that was just the illusion of free will. Like, it wouldn't really have mattered what choice I made. As the story would just progress as it is meant to. Though now that this quest is done, might as well complete out the side quest that asks me to weaken these territories. Though I would imagine both of these guys are relatively tough. So I might as well get rid of these statues. I think I can knock this guy out. But I don't think I can knock that guy out. But that's fine. Oh, nope, I can't. I probably shouldn't have done that, because now I have no adrenaline. There we go. I was hoping to build up enough adrenaline to at least kick him once. That did not work out. Alright, so what is this place? A cemetery of sorts? With 2 alphas. And this guy spews poison. Of course. Wait. I can use this as a chance to get free adrenaline. Okay, so these are just regular wolves. By the way, I just realized these are the first wolves I fought in this DLC. It's like they're entirely localized in just this region. Oh, hello. There's the other alpha. And he's dead. I just realized that I probably should go after the Overseer and the the torches of Hypnos, not the eyes of Hypnos. But they're torches, and go for that. Are there 3 of these here? I think so. No, there are 4 of them inside this place. And I probably should at least do some scouting as opposed to no scouting. And where is the... There's the last one. Oh. This guy found me. Luckily, this game was nice enough for me to zoom back in and defend myself instead of getting beaten up while flying around as Hikaru. Although next time I should consider what is actually safe and what isn't. Although it looks like just like before, the Overseer is in a room by themselves. Now what happens if I sneak up to them? Because last time I shot at the Torch of Hypnos first.
An intruder in my compound.
Okay, so yeah, it appears that the that just trying to do an unarmed strike on them does not knock them out.
I'll put that axe to better use.
Okay, things are going a little bit on the sideways side. There we go. Oh my gosh. Things definitely went slightly sideways. Okay, let's try to kick you off this building, or this cliffside. There we go. That is not as far down as I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted to accomplish. And that. Alright, and that has weakened her control over this area. I can now leave. Mausoleum of the Kingless Queen.
This area will be well defended.
So basically, Mausoleum of the Queen. Calling her kingless seems a bit redundant. Alright, so there are 4 torches of Hypnos, 5 provisions, and an overseer in here, and a couple captains. So these areas get really big. So we got what is that? That's probably the treasure chest. There's another torch of Hypnos there. Maybe I should just start my search there and then work my way around. Huh. Seems as though there is a path laid out for me. Almost as if they expected gamers to go down this road. Although I wonder if I traveled here already. Don't think so, because I haven't actually seen this area just yet. So no. There we go. Ah, and this person's a traveling fellow.
Come close. She fought like an animal.
Atlanta the Huntress. You know, does stealing really matter much if there's no notoriety? Okay, so it seems I accidentally got myself into a little bit of a fight. But that is a-okay. Oh, Nice dodge. Is that a captain? Because if it is a captain, that'll be very useful. And are you a captain? No, you're just a colossi. Neither of you are captains. Yeah, that guy way down there is probably a captain. Probably should go down and take care of him. Probably. Seems a bit of a ways down, though. That's much higher than I wanted. Okay. That kinda sorta worked out. So let's readjust ourselves. That guy's probably a captain. He looks like a captain to me. He's got the big shield thing hovering over his head like captains do in real life. But there's this... So apparently the statues are called colossi. I did not realize this until a loading tip showed up. But unfortunately, this place is pretty crowded. Oh, he conveniently went the other way. Excellent. Can I do this the sneaky way? The answer is mostly yes.
Rise! Persephone no longer controls you!
Okay, so I'm not at the best angle to hit up. Now I am. But I'm going to take this guy out first. using an extremely... That has to be a really strong, like, kidney punch to just completely knock somebody out with one swing. Oh, hold on. Let's try to make it fancy. It'll be terrible, but I'll try. Nope, did not work. Ah, it stunned this guy. You know, this kind of functions almost in a similar fashion to Mortal Kombat's finishing moves versus its X-ray moves or fatal blows, in which the X-ray moves and the fatal blows seem much, much more painful than the actual fatalities. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the fatalities, whoever's being killed isn't feeling most of it. It's very kind of him to turn to facilitate the animation. No, I swear it was nothing at all. It was just your imagination. Your strangely overactive imagination. That is imagining intruders. Almost as real as life itself. Okay, so stealth worked out for a while, as always. Although this relatively new attack is working out very well. Not exactly the guy I wanted to hit, but there we go. Didn't do quite as much damage as I hoped. But this is the Colossi, so that makes sense, as he is the tougher opponent in the game. Oh, and he's got backup. A little bit of backup. He'll need more backup, but no. And he got more backup. In the form of another Colossi? These tight spaces. Nope. Alright, now I got at least some of my adrenaline back, because I lost quite a bit of it in this fight. Oh, a ledge grab? Am I able to just knock him out and liberate? The answer might be no. A lot of movement up top. No, that just killed them anyway. No, there's absolutely nothing trampling through these flowers. That was a nice try. Now, I believe there was a chest around here. I will just run over. I think I'm just going to finish this area. Because all I have to do is grab this that chest, and then run over, grab that chest, and it's complete. Brazier has been lit. The area is on high alert. Does that mean they're also going to get what does that mean? Like everybody's now activated more or less? Yeah, that's probably what it means. That everybody's been activated. But that's okay, because I'm getting out of here. Alright. It shouldn't take that much longer to clear out Persephone's influence in this area. I wouldn't be surprised if this statue is the last of it. I just have to figure out my order of operations so that this guy doesn't notice me.
The flames of Hypnos are dying.
Luckily, his eyesight is really bad. Also, I just realized there's no day-night cycle for Elysium, which makes sense. I mean, Elysium is probably permanently day. Hades' realm is probably permanently night. So I'm going to try to... Ooh. I did not even realize there was a guy over there. Hello, guy.
You're free from Persephone's grip.
Okay, now I'm going to try to take on this bigger guy. I'm going to aim on liberation. Because I'm really, really close. If it's not good enough, I'm going to Spartan kick him into submission. That is very rude of him. Come on out. Alright, that's what I needed.
You're released from the grasp of Hypnos.
And then I can destroy the statue, and most likely Persephone will have no more control. Or should I say her control will be compromised. Yep. And that's all it took. The Belt of the Four. Okay, so now let's go meet this
Stood
Hetake?
there, soaking wet and sputtering, while his boat floated away from him down the Eridan River in pieces.
I'd give my sharpest bronze dagger to see
Hecate.
that silly human trying to leave Elysium on a felucca.
Have you visited my mother recently and given her my love?
Always. The meteor sends her love in return.
Well, I'd better get back. Elysium won't rule itself. Do keep an eye out for me. I sense trouble brewing in paradise.
And it's partially Hetake's doing?
I was starting to think you'd never get here. You can't waste time if you hope to break Persephone's control over the gate to the underworld. You might be playing both sides with Persephone and Adonis, but I know where your true motives lie.
Is that so?
Unfortunately, no one passes through the gate to the underworld without Persephone's permission, which she has never given. Ever.
Why don't I ask?
You, as the goddess of crossroads and keys, locked doors happen to be my specialty.
Are you
Wait,
saying
that's
you
a
can
very
get me through the
specific goddess.
I'm saying I can help you bypass Persephone.
Okay.
gate? From what I just saw, you're pretty close with Persephone. Why would you want to work against her?
Also, she's
I'm not
really
asking
tall.
for your blind trust. Let me prove our goals align. This unlocks the door to Persephone's hidden sanctuary. She keeps all of her most intimate possessions there, stowed away from her husband. Among her treasures is a journal rumored to contain information you desperately need about the gate. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
Come to think of it, I've seen the door you speak of before.
And now
I
you'll
have?
be able to open it.
I'll go get the journal.
The sooner you bring me it, the closer you are to leaving Elysium. Don't waste any time.
Okay. I guess I have. Oh, yeah, I think I have. I think I ran up to it to see if I could open it and could not. I think. It could be. Yesterday was such a long time ago. But let us see what intimate possessions she is hiding from her husband. Possessions she doesn't want her husband to know about. Though I suppose, like, if I did ask Persephone, there is the chance that she would just say no, and that she would be extra on guard. Oh yeah, Gaia's Underpass. I did go through here, and I potentially found a locked door in my attempt to make my way through. And I figured that I came through here a little bit early because I had found a locked door. Question is, where is this door? Do I have to do these puzzles again? Because these, Oh, no I don't. Okay.
Let's see if it got
There we go. That was actually a lot easier to find than I expected. Considering the fact that I didn't actually have to do any backtracking at all. She keeps her intimate possessions, like these curtain images of vegetables and fruit. And these plants that are still alive for some reason. Actually, this is a simulation. It doesn't have to be realistic. Are there any interesting things at all in this place? You'd think if this was to hide her most intimate positions, there would be something more interesting. Where are the push-up bras? The push down bras. When somebody prefers them saggier. I don't know. I guess let's just carry on.
Pages. Hope Ekati still wants it.
Alright, well, I guess let's get out of here. That was pretty quick. Alright, let's see what she thinks of this incomplete journal. And hopefully I will not have to immediately go on a quest to find the missing pages,
I'm not
but
sure
that's
how
probably
stealing
what's going to
Persephone's
happen.
journal will help me open the gate to the underworld, but here it is.
Stealing Persephone's journal wouldn't help us. But stealing the journal that belonged to the gate's locksmith will.
Who's the locksmith?
Oh yeah, just
It
leave
doesn't
the
say.
evidence on the floor.
Looks like a lot of pages were torn out. Now be quiet while I read.
It looks like you're holding a single page.
Well, that was illuminating.
So? What does it say?
Oh, so eager. The location of the gate is not revealed. But so long as Persephone controls Elysium, you need her permission to pass through it. Which you will never get.
But if she loses control of Elysium?
She loses control of the gate. You need to undermine her influence any way you can.
And how do you
Consider
suggest
it
I
done.
do that?
Your alliance with Adonis is a good start. His head-on tactics are a little obvious for my taste, but in time, he will wear down Persephone's forces.
What about our alliance? Where do you come in?
I know all of Persephone's weaknesses, and I'll direct you to them when the time is right. Until then, you'd be wise to spend some time with Persephone's lapdog, Hermes. Learn to use that staff. You'll need a divine weapon in the land of gods.
So apparently, I need to talk to Hermes about how to use my staff. Let's see what he has to say about that.
Keeper, you found my workshop after all. I know it may not look like much, but it's home.
I've already been here once.
You can call me Cassandra.
In front of the staff? Pah. But I'm glad you came. There's much to show you in this great land.
If you're offering, I could use some help getting my bearings.
I've already been everywhere.
The golden fields reveal themselves slowly and selectively, but I can help. Walk with me.
Maybe you're right. I need to clear my head. Where to?
I consider myself a key maker. One of my keys might interest you.
What do you do in your workshop?
Invent. All of reality's secrets are hidden behind doors. My inventions act as keys.
So he wants to go for a walk.
You reveal the secrets behind them.
Ah, you're as wise as Pythagoras. But why discuss what we can see for ourselves? Observe.
That was a really, really fast...
Persephone's first key. If only you could have seen it when it was new.
It seems like most of Elysium is in ruins. What happened?
This
That is a
place
good question.
beautiful, as are all of Persephone's creations. But it is a world that changes at her whims. When I see decay, I know she needs us at her side more than ever.
Okay, I guess back on the horse. See, the whole...
Imagine all the heroes who have passed through those golden fields, basking in the glory of eternal peace. Each thinking they'd see nothing more beautiful, only
Come
then
on.
to set eyes on Persephone.
Come on.
Like, the thing that makes the DLC a little bit trickier to actually care about the choices you make is because of how inconsequential they are to any real-world activities. And by real-world, I guess I still mean the world of the video game.
Doesn't look like much now.
It stood tall until Aphrodite met that child Adonis. His ability to wreak havoc with a wink and a smile is second to none.
Okay, back on the horse. Because, for one, the world is just a simulation. So, none of the events in this world are actually real in the context of the Assassin's Creed universe. And second, I'm going to be leaving Elysium, most likely, at the end of this episode. So whatever relationships were constructed here wouldn't matter, and they still don't matter because it's a simulation. It is not real to Cassandra, which generates a sense of equilibrium faster than it did in Legacy of the First Blade. Because with Legacy of the First Blade, Cassandra enters and leaves the DLC in the same status.
Imagine for a moment, inside you, inside all of us, are parchments twisting like ribbon. On those parchments is written the story of who you are, who you were, and who you will become. Does that make sense?
Sure.
This twisting ribbon defines each of us. And what happened in there changed what defines me.
You understand? With these keys,
I hope I didn't
unlock the
accidentally
secrets
skip a
inside
cinema.
and wrest control from them. I've built many.
Thank you. I'm not used to doing this on my own. On the Adrestia, I had Barnabas as a guide.
Ah, well, I hope it's a long time before I meet him here.
Yeah, Barnabas wasn't really that great of a guide.
You're welcome to come back to my workshop anytime.
Here, Hermes.
Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.